All right, let's look at I want to make a tier list on this. I think we made one earlier in the year. No, let's just go come up with the tier names later. All right, so Tua, I think Tua's like in that game manager tier. I don't know if he's good enough to win you a Super Bowl, but he's definitely a game manager. We're gonna go B. Actually, no, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Elite game changer. Elite game manager. Good game changer. Good game manager. Eh. We'll just go like, nah. All right, so I think Tua is in that good game manager tier. So I don't know if good game managers can win you a Super Bowl. I think elite game managers can win you a Super Bowl. So I think this is like the tier. So, we'll go no SB. I think a good game changer could win you a SB Super Bowl. I think an elite game manager can win you a Super Bowl. Obviously, elite game changers can win you a Super Bowl. So Trevor Lawrence, I would say I'd probably put him in good game changer. Now, I don't think he's been anywhere close to what people thought he was going to be coming into the league. I don't think he's been terrible, but I would consider him a game changer that you could win a Super Bowl with. Trey Lance, nah. Derek Carr, at this point, might be, go good game manager. Sam Darnold, we'll go good game manager. Kyler Murray, no, we'll say potential Super Bowl. Ugh, looks kind of nasty now. All right, so you could potentially win a Super Bowl with these guys. Kyler Murray, I would probably have him in the same tier. Zach Wilson, Josh Allen, elite game changer. CJ Stroud, I would have him at the top of good game changer, but he has potential to also go into the elite game changer role. Dak, I would put him in the game manager role. Baker, I would put him in the good game changer role. So there's for me between a game changer and a game manager. A game manager is going to kind of someone that isn't necessarily going to win or lose you a ton of games. They're going to be smart with the ball, safe with the ball. Now, there are going to be times where they have to go above and beyond and they're just not able to and they don't do it. I would say game changers are guys that the game will be in their hands, either for good or for bad. So some of these guys, like they will, like Baker, probably will lose you some games, but he also will win you some games. Caleb Williams, let's add one for like incomplete. Incomplete. We'll put him there. Justin Herbert. I would put him in the good at the top of good game changer. I think he's probably the best of the game changers. Now, team around him hasn't been as good, but I still think he is better than Loki. I think it makes more sense to have this here. No. Okay, we're gonna have to add it here. Add row below. How do we want to call this? Media average. No, I don't want to call him average. Let's put this here and let's go. Yeah, mid playmaker. Yeah, Nate, appreciate that. Mid playmakers. All right, that sounds about right. So then I think, all right, we can go here, here, here. I'll put Baker at the top of this category. I don't think he's bad. Aaron Rodgers. At this stage, he is kind of Mac Jones, no. All right, Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts, I think he is the best of the game managers. He's an elite game manager. You can win a Super Bowl with a quarterback like him. I just don't think he's the most talented of quarterbacks. Not saying he's not talented or bad. I just think they're quarterbacks with way better tools that are in way worse situations. And I think that Hurts benefits from it all, but he also doesn't lose the Eagles games because he doesn't do stuff he doesn't have to do. Kirk Cousins will go good game manager. We'll put him. He was kind of mid this year, actually. Lamar, elite game changer, obviously. Anthony Richardson. For now, we'll go. Like he's one of those guys that has game changer skills, game changer abilities. It just is not all the way put together. Kenny Pickett, we'll go nah. Penix, incomplete. Drake May, we'll go incomplete here. I think he has the potential to be around here next year in the good game changer category. Joe Flacco, we'll go game manager. Drew Lock, Bryce Young, I'm going incomplete on Bryce Young. I think the second half of this year, I think Bryce Young really shows some. I think he's someone that's going to be a good quarterback moving forward. Deshaun Watson, nah. Will Levis, nah. Daniel Jones, nah. Brock Purdy, I'm going to put Brock Purdy in that elite game changer category. I think the 49ers can win a Super Bowl with him. Obviously, they've made it, lost in overtime. He's a good quarterback. Brock Purdy is definitely a good quarterback, someone you can win with. Now, you saw kind of this year when things started falling out around him, guys were getting hurt and things like that. Definitely took a step back from where he was, but I think you can win with him in the right environment. Jameis will go just a lot of turnovers. Mahomes, elite game changer. Jaden Daniels, I would put Jaden Daniels in the good game changer category. I think he's very close on the cusp to being elite. Obviously, CJ Stroud had a little bit of a second year regression, but a large part of that was due to his O-line being decimated, losing a bunch of receivers. Me personally, though, I think Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the NFC. Mind you, that includes Jalen Hurts. So I would pick Jaden Daniels as QB1 in the conference. AFC, way, way, way tougher in terms of quarterbacks got to go against. But yeah, JD5, I'm a believer. He is QB1 in the NFC, QB1 in the NFC East. A good game changer. Stafford, I put him in the good game changer role too. Obviously, he's won a Super Bowl. He probably has one of the best arms ever played football. His arms talent's ridiculous. I'm gonna go Russ. I think he's just a good game manager now. In his prime, he was probably an elite game manager. Actually, no. When the Seahawks had the Legion of Boom when he won a Super Bowl, I would say he was an elite game manager. He turned into a good game changer. I think now he's more of a game manager. Gardner Minshew, we'll go. Jared Goff, I'll put him in the elite game manager tier. I think he's probably neck and neck with Purdy. I'll put him right above. Now, we've seen Jared Goff make a Super Bowl. We've seen his team be elite. Conference championship game. The issue is there just plays in a game where it's damn, I feel like a more dynamic quarterback would make those. Sam Howell, go nah. Justin Fields, I'll go I'll go nah for Fields. Aiden O'Connell, nah. Bryce, not Bryce. Jordan Love. Jordan Love. I would put him in the probably top of the mid playmaker tier. Yeah, yeah, it feels about right. Gino, I would put him at the back of the mid playmaker tier. Joe Burrow, we are going at the elite game changer. Who's this? Bo Nix. Bo Nix, I'm gonna go good game manager for now, with the potential to move up. I need to see a little bit more, but yeah, Bo Nix is definitely someone I think can move up. JJ McCarthy, incomplete. Who's this is I forgot his name. Ritter? Yeah, nah, it's nah. All right, so that's the tier list we have. So we have the elite game changers, the good game changers, the elite game managers, the mid playmakers, the good game manager, which I don't think you're winning a Super Bowl with. I think you could luck into a Super Bowl with these quarterbacks. Not luck into, but if you have the right team around them. Man, these guys are incomplete. And then we got the Nas. So y'all let me know what you think. I don't know if Baker goes up. I don't like I wouldn't really choose Baker over any of these quarterbacks up here. Baker has definitely lost his team some games. So I think he's definitely a playmaker. Like he makes plays. I just wouldn't have him I wouldn't have him in this tier. Like I don't know if I just would have him in this tier. I don't know if Burrow's ahead of Allen. I think they're pretty even. At the top, these top four, this is pretty interchangeable. That's not really like a ranking of them. It's just, these are the top four, no particular order. All right, wait, Braun lover, you're gonna have to tell me what you would change on this list. Say something like you have to say what you would change, or else you just saying stuff right now. Yeah, see everything. Y'all be so bad at trolling these days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's kind of what I said, bro. I probably have Hurts around the 8 to 10 range. Him. So if I were actually to rank the top, I would say I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's probably how I'd go. My top 12 quarterbacks. I might. Yeah, sounds about right. I don't know if I would put Jaden over CJ just yet, just because Stroud's defense was his O line was so cooked last year that, like, bro, some of the games I watched, it was like, he has no time, no help. It's bad. I would need to see it one more year out of Jaden Daniels to put it over there. I do have him as the best quarterback in the NFC. And also, this isn't necessarily how I would rank these quarterbacks. This is just more so the tier they're in. So the tiers aren't necessarily, there's like a little bit of a ranking to them, but not all the way. So I do think Jalen Hurts, the best game manager in the NFL. I still have Mahomes, the best quarterback in the NFL. Just the body of work, what he does, pretty hard to top. Who else? I think Bo Nix has a potential to move up into the elite tier. Gotta see what he does next year. I don't know if I think Fields is in the nah category at this point. Like he kind of is what he is. You could say Russell's better than Gino. So this isn't even so much like these two tiers right here, the mid playmaker and the good game manager. It's not necessarily a ranking of the quarterbacks. I just had to find a way to split it up a little bit. But like I don't think you're winning a Super Bowl with any of these quarterbacks. Probably not winning a Super Bowl with any of these quarterbacks. Still potential, but I would like if I were ranking them, I would have some of the quarterbacks in this tier above some of the quarterbacks in this tier, if that makes sense. But like Jordan Love, I would say he's better than Russ. But like Tua, I would say is better than Kyler and Geno. Same with Russ. So there just aren't too many ways to split it up. But I think this is like the best way I think to describe the landscape of quarterbacks in the NFL. Like, you have, all right, these guys, make plays. You got a game plan for them. Guys that are, you still got a game plan for them, but not as prolific or proficient as the guys up here. You have the elite game managers where you're going to game plan other parts of the team, right? Against the Eagles, you're going to game plan against Saquon. Let Jalen Hurts beat you. Against the 49ers, you're going to game plan against CMC, make Brock Purdy beat you. Against the Lions, you're going to game plan against the run, force Jared Goff to beat you. Cowboys, same thing. You want Dak to beat you. I don't think you would say the same for these quarterbacks. Like Justin Herbert, your game plan to stop Herbert. Stroud, game plan to stop Stroud. Daniels, game plan to stop him. Stafford, game plan to stop him. So that's kind of how I see the tiers of NFL quarterbacks. But all right, did a cool little 2 hours. Get our total for the month up to 32. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely believe you're Jameis Winston, 100%, without a doubt. But yeah, no, it was a cool little stream, calm stream. Probably gonna be back on tomorrow talking music, so y'all be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next stream. Yeah, actually, no, we'll stay on for a little bit. Debate this. Kyler Murray, yeah, he's a mid playmaker, I would say. I mean, we've had enough of a sample size on him. Like, he'll put up stats, but I wouldn't say he's an elite quarterback by any means. No, so no. So the mid playmaker isn't saying they're mid at playmaking. It's saying it was more so I didn't know what to call it because they're not a game manager, they're not a game changer, or they are game changers, but they're like mid game changers. So we'll say that mid game changer. So guys that change the game, but do it a lot more negatively than the guys up here. Dog, Baker's like not a bad quarterback, but he's also not some elite quarterback. Like he's good. He's good, but he's not. Y'all are making him out to be more than he should be, because Baker's not elite, yo. He's not elite. Y'all are. I see we got like that Baker Mayfield Stan Club in the comments right now in chat. No, but there's no world Baker is elite. That's actually hilarious how y'all think this. We can look at actually no stat, because we're not even gonna look at stats because this isn't a stats list. See, y'all gotta all right. Y'all watch when the full video drops, you can watch that. But I'm not saying that these quarterbacks in a ranking are necessarily better than these quarterbacks. I'm saying Brock Purdy, as he plays, he's a game manager, and he's a game manager you can win a Super Bowl with. Baker Mayfield is never going to be a game manager. He's never going to be the guy who, all right, the run game's working, we're just going to run the ball. Hey, Baker's not going to make a mistake. Like, he's going to take shots. He's going to make plays. He's also going to make mistakes. And because of that, holds his team back at times. They lose. This is based off of the NFL season. What do you mean? Like, it's how I see the quarterbacks. Like, you have your elite game managers, guys that you're not going to game plan for necessarily. Like, you're going to game plan for other players on the offense, but they're good enough to take advantage of things and make plays and win the game. But you're not necessarily game planning against them. No, everyone does make mistakes. See, here's it's probably what how Cam felt, because I agree with him when he was talking about game changers and game managers. But these guys right here are guys who, yes, they'll make mistakes, but you're not counting on them to make mistakes. You're not saying, oh, if you make a mistake in the pursuit of a play, it'll be fine. It's like, no. Try and limit your mistakes. Let the run game cook. Hit the open receivers off play action. That's what you want out of these guys. These guys, it's, hey, we're going to live and die with your mistakes. So if you make some mistakes, you better make plays to make up for it. Like Jordan Love, bro, I had him on my fantasy team. He'll throw like 3 touchdowns and a pick every single week. Now, you'll live with the picks because he makes plays, but that's just kind of how the team operates. With Jared Goff, if he's making mistakes, throwing picks, they're screwed. I mean, if I've trained for like 6 months, probably will. But right now, absolutely not. But all right, it was a smooth little debate with y'all in the comments. Remember, all the clips from stream, not all the clips, but the segments and stuff like that, they're gonna be on HNTR live on YouTube. No, Baker had elite stats last year for sure, but I mean, stats only tell part of the story at quarterback. Like, I don't think in terms of playing, he was super. No, he was. I mean, he was good. He was good last year. Like this, so mid game changer is, I guess we'll say. I feel like the word mid's throwing y'all off. I'm not saying these are mid players. I'm saying that in terms of game changers, like, they're not elite. They're not in the. Here, you know what? We'll say great and good. We'll say great and good. We'll say great and good. All right. So, because mid, I think, has like a negative connotation. So y'all see mid and it's like, yeah, nah, it's not good, but like, nah. So these are good game changers. Not great though. Not great.
Hey there. If you like that video, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. And then follow along on Twitch so you can catch all the live moments as they happen.